Okay, what's up again? My last video was talking about vegan, but now I'm gonna talk about y'all about my experience with white people, so-called white people. Okay. Um, I had got into you know, white people, they so oppressive and you know you know what I'm saying? But that caused me to lose focus. That will cause y'all to lose focus. I'm telling y'all, when you go into like white people this, white people that, they not even white really. They really pale to me. That's what I call them. I call them pale faces or whatever. Not to be like mean, whatever, but that's what they are to me. Um But anyway, my experience, because I never really been around, white people. I just heard about stories of, in the past. I already know, their nature, whatever. I know it, just from looking at, the timeline of what they've done on the earth. So and I never really hung around them in school or nothing like that because I really went to like majority black schools. Growing up in the hood, we had like a few white people here and there, about three white people. Um, the second high school I went to, well, it was like multicultural, so it was all different array of colors of people. But anyway, I've had a lot of bad experiences with so-called white people. And that caused me not to, want to be around them. To believe, I said believe, not know, but believe in what, the black people that hate white people say about them. So, that's already was like, I don't want to deal with them, and even when I wasn't into like consciousness, me and my husband got stationed in Washington State in Tacoma, and I was around a whole slew of so-called white people, and I just couldn't take it. On top of that, the skies was always gray. I hated it there. Then on top of that, I never seen people that looked like me, and if they looked like me, they didn't understand me. Coming from the south to the north, all the way on the other side of the country, they didn't understand. It's like I can't vibe with these people. So that caused me to go back home. But anyway, I've had a lot of bad experiences to where it's like, but coming out of the mindset of hate, hate these people, I've came out of that mindset because of the experiences I've had here. Okay. Although I looked at different documentaries on how these people think, to actually experience it in real time was a bit of difference for me. This lady that lives down a couple houses down, she I don't know, she kind of cling on to me a little bit, and I'm like, she need to back the fuck up because I don't deal with you know that kind of people. I could already feel like she was racist. You know, from how she talked. She was like, when I first went up to the bus stop, and I had my hair. Well, I didn't have it like this at first. It was like a little small bush when I first got here. And she was like, oh, I used to be, I think my granddad was black. And, she was talking about how she got an afro and she thinks she got a little black in her. And I'm like, why do you have what I'm saying, say that just because I'm black? Just because I'm so-called black, you think you got to talk about afros and being black? Like, who does that? I'm not sitting here saying, oh, I think I got a little white in me. That's rude and that's racist. I'm a person just like anybody else. You don't have to Would you say that if you was just around here with these other so-called white women? Would you be talking about how black you are? No, you wouldn't. So don't even try. That kind of, like that already made me see that what I was learning from people that are people that dislike, you know, the so-called white race. That made me like, okay, it was true what they were saying, They don't fucking, they don't like us, They don't, they just look at us different, uh, a certain way, because we don't look like them. And mind you, while she's saying she got a little black in her, this lady is blonde hair, blue eyes. What they would call the white devil. Okay. So I'm like, okay. So long story short, she invited me over to a party or whatever, and I mean it was okay going over there, but I just seen right there at the party, it was just, she was racist. what I was learning. Now, I had ended up going to free cycle with her because I didn't know how to, free cycle. And free cycle is a place you go, you get free stuff, whatever like that. I don't go no more because I don't need nothing else. But I talked to her about it, about how she, was kind of racist. She didn't want to hear it though. So I still talked to her about it, and she was like, she kind of got my point of view of how her people could be racist or whatever. And like I had to like deeply explain what I was referring to about with her. She was like, okay, since you broke it, I had to break it all like down. I had to break it down like stupid terms for her to get what I was saying, And she was like, oh, okay. And now that you put it like that, I get it. These people are very, very slow. They're very brainwashed, like our people. And I noticed that I can't even hate them because they're brainwashed too. How can I hate that? I don't hate my people for being brainwashed, but my thing is not to change her outlook, but I did, get my point across, and she sees it in a different light, She sees things in a different light. And I right there I think I did the job right for making her see the different perspective on what I was talking about. So, yeah, my thing and my stance on white people, I don't care for them, but if I have to, cause them to see how I cause my people, my own people to see, and then that's what I will do. If my spirit leads me to, talking about anything with anybody of any ethnicity, then I will do it. It's not a problem with me. I don't hate anybody, but I dislike when people judge, judging me because I look different or I'm different. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I really don't. But yeah, that's what my stance on, the so-called white race. So, what I want to say, another thing that I want to say is, I mean, don't let, I think she really thought that me being around pale faces was going to make me change my personality. No, I'm me wherever I go. I don't have to change my voice. Like, yeah, I think that is so, like, really. No, I'm not finna do that. For what? I love me, and guess what? At the end of your tour, you gonna love me too. So it's nothing. Like, so, Yeah, I really think that I was making her nervous because she's never been around black people. That's what really she told me. That she didn't grow up around black people. So yeah, another thing we got on is I told her that I would not let my baby play with white baby dolls. For what? She said, "Well, I will let my baby. She plays with black baby dolls. She rather play with the black baby." I was like, "Well, good. That's what you need to teach your child. You know, to not to not judge people by how they look. You know, because they the ones started the races, the race. You know, race war. You know, we're in a race. You know, we ain't in no damn race. It's not a race." You know, so I was like, well, good. I said that's what you should do. You should let her play with black baby doll. But for mine, since we got to see y'all everywhere, even in the movies we watch, TV we watch, everywhere on the billboards, commercials, everything. Even though I don't watch TV, but I mean, even in the cartoons, all you see is pale. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's how I broke it down to her. You know what I'm saying? I said my child gonna automatically respect your kind. Okay? That's what she gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But you have to teach yours to respect mine. Okay? Because y'all already think y'all superior over everything. And y'all have this complex of, oh, you know, I'm entitled to this and I'm entitled to that because I'm white. You know, that's the attitude that she has. You know, and I don't like that. So I told her, I said, hey, no, I said she ain't playing with no white baby dolls. I said even when I was little, I didn't want no white baby dolls. I wanted black baby dolls. But my mama, you know, she tried to give me a black baby doll. All the black baby dolls was took because you know it's always rare that you see a black baby doll. But see, this is the thing that I have to get her to see because she can't see what I see because she already see that the baby dolls for her gonna always be there. You know, they're gonna be there. They ain't gonna be like, oh, you know, we gotta wait for the white baby dolls to get here. You know, no, you don't. She don't have to do that. I had to break it down to her like that. You gonna see you don't. You're not in my shoes. You don't see what I see. You're gonna see I said you're gonna see yourself all over the TV, all in the magazines, all in this, all in that. You know, she was like, well, you have channels on TV. I said, and I bet you can name both of them. How many channels do you have on TV? Hmm? Could you tell me that? Oh, okay. Okay. So now you see what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to break it down to because they brainwashed. They are totally brainwashed and they oblivious to being black because and she was like, well, I can't talk about, you know, being black because I'm not black. You know, I'm not, you know, I don't understand. I was like, well, that's why I'm trying to get you to understand. You know, I talk to anybody and speak the truth to anybody. I don't care. You know, I don't care what kind of mindset you have. Okay. It doesn't matter to me. I'm going to observe you first and then I'm going to freeze you later. Okay. If you're asking for it. So yeah, it's not all about, you know, hating these people. You need to teach them too. You need to teach them because most of them don't even know. They are blind to the fact. They are blind. Just like our people are blind, they think they're inferior, you know. And I had to do it. It came into my life, and now it's finna leave. On to the next. Okay. Thank you.